Hello there and welcome to this video of my Honda 650 DeVille. It's a 2003 model, currently up for sale due to an injury, meaning I'm going to have to give up biking for a while. So you see straight away it's got the extra flip on the top of the screen, which you can adjust up and down just by hand as you're riding to get the best position to get the airflow off you. It has the optional wind deflectors for the hands, and it's also got an extra bit, you can see the pop rivets there, an extra bit added on by the previous owner to keep the wind right away from your hands. Let me take you around the bike. There's a fairly good tread on the front tyre. The brake discs are all smooth, not warped or anything, and it's had, last time the fork seals were changed, it had the rubber guides put on. They've seen better days, but they still do give a bit of protection, and you can see there's no pitting underneath, and it's dry. There's no oil leaking or anything through the seals. Again, it's got a fender extender on the front. Now, another added extra by the last owner with these foot guards. Now, I don't know if they're professional or if he made them himself, but again, the Honda ones were just a thin flimsy bit of plastic, but this one, as you can see, actually if you have a heel on the foot peg, your feet can go right in there, so there's no way any moisture gets onto your feet itself. Again, there's the shaft drive. There's a little bit of rust showing through, only tiny surface. Again, there's the small pannier covers, and the top box. It's a genuine Honda top box, and it's I think the last owner had it colour coded himself. Again, there's a registration. The last MOT, which I believe is due in August, had no advisories whatsoever. The back tyre is a bit worn. There's not a lot of tread left, but I'd say about 1,000 miles at the most. And again, there's the disc brake with no scoring or anything. That says genuine Honda accessory. Again, there's the panniers unlocked with a key, a central key. Now, the only really bad point on the bike is this little bit here, but that cover from here onwards is just a decorative cover. There's no exhaust gas. The exhaust gas stops there and comes out the little central pipe, so this is just decorative. I've seen these much badly rusted, and there's nothing inside, so it's not an MOT failure, and it doesn't leak any exhaust gas. Again, on the side, the foot cover, there's a lockable container, and the one without a lock on, which has a 12-volt socket in it, again added by the previous owner. The bike does have heated grips, which work really well. The first time I've ever had them, and I've used them just recently. The mileage is 38,940, and it'll be on 39,000 before the bike gets sold, because the bike is in use daily, but it is getting a bit painful to ride at the moment, so hence getting rid of it. I'm going to be out of action for a good while, so it was not really worth keeping the bike and letting it rot in the garage. It's fitted with what I would call a cruise control, but basically there's the thumb flip, so you don't have to keep your hand twisted, and also this clips down while riding to hold the throttle open, and just a quick release, flick of the throttle, and it releases immediately. So you can clip it down to keep the throttle open to hold you at a steady speed and keep you going. And there. Now, the bike does come with two sets of colour-coded panniers, so I think you can see the width of those there, the larger original Honda. Well, they're not original, but they were an added extra, which will come with the bike. They're both colour-coded to the bike. There's no cracks or damages in it. I can't see any cracks in the plastics at all, apart from here. There's a tiny little crack. It doesn't appear to be. I think it's when he's drilled this little bit here. But apart from that, you've got the proper MRE screen with a flip. And it hasn't been started for about 4 hours at the moment, so unfortunately it's not cold. But every first time starter every morning starts first up, and you can see there's no smoke or anything out the back. Now I'm the third owner of the bike. The previous owner had the bike from being about a year old till the early part of last year when I bought it from him. And there's handlebar risers on there. Now the guy used the bike for commuting, and he did all the servicing himself. I do have some paperwork with the bike, but not a lot for servicing. He did it all himself, and he used the best type of synthetic oil or semi-synthetic oil. So the bike has been regularly maintained and well looked after. He was a bit of a bike nut, and he also had an old, even older than this BMW, which was still in absolutely immaculate condition. So there we have it, the 2003 Honda DeVille. I'm currently doing a 17 mile each way commute, and I'm getting 60 mile to the gallon out of it.